Feeling appreciated. I am Daria, the greatest artist in the world! Rainbows have always been a source of inspiration, of course, but would you believe my life's only improved since I married my sidekick? Now the days are even more rainbow-tastic than ever! If there was a story about my life, it'd be an epic tale packed with how we first met, leading to us falling in love, and eventually getting hitched. But really, I think the biggest reason the two of us came together is because we were both here in Sharon's at the same time. If it wasn't for this town, our marriage would never have happened. I can't help but feel an unbelievable wellspring of gratitude for this wonderful place. A wellspring that will not be stoppered up either. I want to, no, I must express my thanks! But how, you ask? Obviously, I'll beautify the whole of Sharon's with my art! All the rainbows! Oh, I really am a genius if I do say so myself. They would be works by the world's greatest artist, me, after all. The entire town will doubtless be overjoyed that they've been graced with such priceless art pieces. Now then, with that decided, the next step is to determine my canvases. Time to go around town and ask where everyone would like to see my art. The most obvious place to start seems to be shop signs. They're everywhere you look around town and are meant to snare customers with their unique designs. Shops would surely be honored to have my art grace them. First up, the general store. I'm positive Hazel will be on board with my idea. Hazel! I want to express my boundless thanks to the town of Sharon. Hazel blinked in surprise at my sudden declaration. So let me give your shop sign a rainbow-colored upgrade. I watched her eyes grow as round as saucers. And why wouldn't she be surprised? The world's greatest artist just generously offered to improve her shop sign. At least, that's what I thought. But I guess Hazel was too abashed at the idea. She said that everybody was used to the way it looks now, so she was fine with how it was. Then she blasted me with a big bright smile and said thanks for the thought, and sent me off with some yummy jam rolls. Huh, weird. It wasn't as if I'd given her any art pieces yet. But if she wanted to decline, then who was I to convince her otherwise? Oh well, I'll have to ask at another shop. I could always try over at Blaze's restaurant. Customers relax there and eat their fill, whiling away hours at their tables, so a focus piece inside would be key. The flashier, the better. After a moment's thought, my brilliant mind arrived at the idea of a giant statue that could sit smack in the middle of the room. Oh, wouldn't that be perfect? Say, Blaze, I want to express my gratitude to everyone in Sharon's. Is it okay if I decorate the interior of your restaurant with the most enormous rainbow-rific statue? Like Hazel, Blaze's eyes popped wide open when he heard my offer. Who could blame him? I'm sure the sheer joy at the prospect of being graced with my art would astound anyone. But then Blaze thought a moment and said, this place can get really busy. I'd feel terrible if the statue was accidentally damaged in the bustle. And he turned me down. Can you believe that? And for some reason, he smiled at me and said, but don't worry. I understand what you're trying to do. Thank you. Then he gave me some freshly baked cookies. Again, I was given a gift even though I didn't create a single piece of art for him. How does that make any sense? Rather put out, I lost all motivation to continue searching for more canvases. I took my jam rolls and cookies and went back home. I'm back! Sidekick came out to greet me, mystified at what I was carrying. I told him they were presents from Hazel and Blaze. I couldn't help but sound a little gloomy. I mean, I turned down at every corner, not one new art project. He looked at me, a question in his eyes. See, I believe the two of us came together because of Sharon's itself. Without it, we wouldn't be married. My gratefulness for everyone here is boundless. I wanted to express that by offering my art. I went around asking if anyone wanted me to make a piece for them. Everyone just smiled and said thanks. No one actually wanted one of my pieces. No. Wait a minute. Is it that my art is too deep? I've offered to make something broader, more in line with casual tastes? But going against my beliefs just to make something more appealing? No. Then that wouldn't be my art anymore. No one said they wanted me to create a spectacular piece of art for them. I spent the whole day asking around, but everyone declined. In fact, instead of me giving them something, they all smiled and gave me something. It was incredibly, unbelievably, and bafflingly weird. In my distress, I couldn't help but shout. Really, it was so weird. But he just gave me a smile and said,
I think everybody was simply overjoyed that you said you wanted to thank them. Don't worry, they understood your gratitude just fine. You just said it with your words instead.
Now it was my turn to stand and stare, flabbergasted. I did? They did? Then... So everyone did get my gratitude! I was worried there. Joy and relief flooded me. In fact, I was so happy I got that telltale little tickle, a fluttering in my heart. Rainbow! What? Moved beyond words, I swept him up in a hug. My heart was filled with gratitude and rainbows filled to bursting. I had to express them. Ooh, I know. Say, how about I make you into my greatest work of art? I'll transform your entire body into rainbow glory. I haven't made anything yet today, and my creative spark is a raging flame. If I don't do something about it, I'm going to pop.
Maybe some other time.
Really? Well, boo. I was sure I'd be able to make it a masterpiece. But oh well. The greatest masterpiece ever created was already right before my eyes, after all. I love you! Rainbow! The masterpiece that is our